Hey, how are you, beautiful people? Thank you so much for hanging out with me every time. And today is our fitness walk day, this Saturday. I'm so excited because today, for a long time, they have to be outside, no jacket, nothing. And, you know, just this shirt that was given to me as a gift, for um, we had a celebration nurses week in May, but I just got it delivered and I didn't actually open. I said, oh, it would be nice, since the weather is warm, to try this today. He said, Doctor of Nursing Practice. I think brilliant. Let me see what is written there. Can you read it? Yeah. Okay, so today is our fitness work day, and consistency in anything you are doing in life. Make sure you are consistent. A little drop of water makes mighty ocean. So, and you get used to this routine, to this habits, your body will even be craving for it, looking forward to when you will do it. And I just don't do it only this day. I do it most days of the week, if not every day. And now, since we even get to the warm weather, most of the time in spring, in summer to fall, I try as much as possible to do it almost every day. I have a very tight schedule, but self-care, my health come first. Yeah, and it is an investment. So it is the more you put your body into, then that is what you are going to reap. Like, I don't need to be visiting any specialist, any this one, that one. I'm not on any medication. Just because this is my medicine, I made a video. Medicine is food, food is medicine, and also healthcare, fitness, how I take care of myself. Like today, I've had a busy day. I had, some young adolescent I do see, and by the law of America, in my practice, I have to see them with their parents. So those parents, they are the type that they go to work Monday to Friday, and it's Saturday morning that I dedicate to them. And after that, I get into the webinar. I told you the last time that I'm starting another area of my career. Like, I see the need, like becoming a resource, for young professionals, healthcare related disciplines. And we did that today. It was really wonderful. It was beautiful. It was really amazing, to see this group of professionals, educated people. And I was amazed, to see some people, professionals, medical doctors, pharmacists, radiologists, lab scientists, nurses of different specialties, that they are sleeping on this. The people are afraid to take big moves. But life is risk on itself. When you go to bed and you sleep, no one guarantee you wake up the next day. It's just by the grace of God. Why don't you use that for the grace of God and do bigger things for yourself, for your family, for your generation? If I never take action, if I never take that move, I don't know the life I'll be living now. I'm grateful, for the life transformation, life improvement. Even someone like me, I don't know, young people. And like the time I was doing all these things, trying to relocate because I wanted higher education, there was no internet, like this while I was still back in Nigeria in Africa, or like telephone. Yeah, but despite all the odds, I just decided I wanted, this for myself. And today is a different story. So, and in life, there's consequences for actions. There are also there are consequences for actions, and also consequences for inaction. So whatever you do, there will always be return, return on investment, whether it's good or bad. But I am grateful to God that, the investment on my life, on myself, on my family, on my career, it has yielded so much, and it has been with the help of God. So I encourage all those folks, all those professionals, that are nothing to worry about, because already they've invested so much, in their life, in their career. Becoming a medical doctor is no joke. Be getting PhD, like pharmacist and all that, and get yourself options in other country. Yeah, like me, I still go to my country of birth every year. I've already, get ready for this year that I'm going to, not only seeing people at home, but impact life as well. That like once you get out of the rat race and all that, the remaining is just to have a life of significance, for other people, have meaning in life, and have purpose, the way you can impact other people. Yeah, that is all what life is all about. And I was able to encourage all these people that, oh, life is good, life is beautiful. So make sure that you invest in yourself and ask for information and internet, any information that you need. You can do it yourself. Just go on the internet and ask questions. And Google, AI, chat, GPT, so many things are there, resources that you can use now to see whichever route you can use to give yourself more options, that you don't need to be caged or restricted in a place, and you are regretting it, and you see, your peers, they are flying ahead. Yeah. So get motivated. That's the discussion that I did, gave them my experiences and the resources, and they were so grateful, to have that. And I'm sure going forward, they are going to have a kind of attitudinal change and take action. Yeah, it is good, to make haste when the sun is still shining. Okay, so let's talk about our wellness walk today. When you don't form an habit on something, like I said, it's everything we do in life is like an investment. And see yourself as an individual, even though, yes, which we are, and we were brought to this world by our parents. But the moment you get out of your parents, of your mom's body, you become an individual. So whatsoever you do, whatsoever, experiences exposure from that time forward, it's going to sum up at the end of the day. So let's say as a baby, under the care of your parents and all that, but nobody has any right to be blaming, your parents and all that, because once you become an adult, you can change that. You can change, your life story. You can rewrite your life story and makes life, worth living for yourself. Determine what impact do you want in your life. How do you want your life to be, your health? And I determined that a long time. Yes, about self-care. Yeah, of course, because I've been in healthcare, for a few decades, and because of that, I know the impacts, and I see people at their lowest when they are sick, which are preventable. That they were not paying attention to their health, to their body, and all that. Like this is a new year. Yes, like my annual checkup, every time it's ringing in my brain, because it's been an habit for many years. That, oh, I need to schedule my annual checkup, and then you can catch things when things are coming. And I'm not expecting anything, out of the blue moon, because I've run since the last time I did the annual checkup. I've never stopped investing in my life. I take my self-care, my exercise, and that is why I'm doing it here, to motivate as many people as possible. That make sure you invest in your health. Yeah, invest in your health and you can live long. And apart from not just living long, live a good life with sound health. There's no point being alive and you are in pain and you are immobile and hospital today, hospital tomorrow. No, you can be strong, you can be agile, and enjoy life. And I tell you, life is good. With my experiences, with what I have, a little taste of life that I've had these few decades of my life, I see that life is good. And that is why I take it very precious, that by the grace of God, the breath, that is to God, but for this body, for this machine, to take care of it so that it can live the number of years God has given to this life. And I believe the scriptures that, till old age, God will keep, God will preserve me, but it's up to us the way we take care of that body. So I'm encouraging you, I'm motivating you, make sure you are investing in your health. Work out. Like if you're in the West, we are getting into spring, look, I tell you, the weather is sunny, make sure you work out. Self-care, you exercise, good food, make sure you are eating well, make sure you are drinking enough water, fruits and vegetable, all those are very essential, and good sleep. And make sure you see your doctor too for your annual checkup is important. Not that somebody will, and like my people, that oh, that is just happen. No, nothing happened by chance. There are certain things that they are preventable. All right, my name is Dr. Debbie, your wellness coach. Until I see you in my next video, have a positive mental health and work out, move, exercise. Thank you. Bye.